We have learned while loop, if, and input. Let's try putting them together. So let's type working equals true. Working is a variable name and its value is true. So let's put while working equals true, colon. We test if the variable working has a value of true. We can end the loop later by changing its value somewhere. Let's put add a name equals input. Do you want a name? Yes or no? Add a name is a variable that holds the value of the input. We labeled our input with a yes/no question, so if they type N, we know that they don't want to continue. So let's put an if add a name is not equal to N, colon. This tests whether add a name is not equal to N. It means testing if add a name is any character except N. This includes Y, T, Z, or 1. Any character but not N. So let's put a name equals input name space. Then let's put an age input age colon space. Did you notice we have 3 inputs? Yes, we can do that. In fact, we can have as many as we need. We print the name, age, and add a name. So let's print hi. Then let's put the name. Someone told me that you are years old. We can say anything we want as long as it's good. Press backspace, then else. Here we handle the case if that add a name has a value of N, which is the value we expect if the user doesn't want to enter a name. So let's press enter at that, and let's print thank you. Be polite, okay? Then let's put working equals fall. Remember our variable named working? It was set to true, but here we set it to false. This is how we end our while loop. Do you want the name? I'll type yes. Then and site 10. Hi, and site. Someone told me that you are 10 years old. Do you want a new name? No. Thank you. I suggest you have your own version of this sample code using while loop, if,